received the lead around September of last year. And we took the application. It's a construction loan. So we were working on project documents, and then the borrower ended up losing their job. So they were pretty confident that they were going to get a job pretty quickly. And so I just, ended up just putting the loan aside. So we just went ahead and canceled it because they were looking for a new job. They didn't have it. And so the plan was I was going to call him back in 4 weeks to see how he was doing. And so I did. I called him back in 4 weeks. He still didn't have a job. So at that point, I just waited for him to call me. And months went by, and then I see this email come through that says that this borrower just had their credit pulled. And it had been quite a few months. So I remembered that I remember the name of the borrower, but I didn't remember the scenario. So I just picked up the phone and I called him because I just happened to have free time that day. And I'm like, I'm going to do this. I'm going to call on these messages.
Isn't that kind of a weird feeling though? Isn't it a weird feeling of okay, I talked to this person, and then all of a sudden I just get this inquiry that, they've shopped around or they pulled their credit somewhere else. And you're like, what the heck? That's so random, right? It's been so long since you talked to him.
Yeah. And so I did. I just called him and I didn't tell him that I had seen this message come across. And I called him and I said, this is Vanessa. How are you doing? Are you ready to move forward with your loan? And he said, yes. And he said, let's go. He's like, I got my job. I got my first paycheck. And so I just copied his loan over, and we just, I copied it over to a new loan, got all the project documents, got us updated everything, and we just funded the loan. So
that's just amazing.
A couple weeks ago. And it was a really nice loan, a really great borrower, and I was able to close the loan that my referral partner had sent me. So that was really great. So honestly, I think that I know I wouldn't have called him because I had moved on, and I wouldn't have known that he was having his credit pulled by another lender, and then he would have closed it with somebody else. So